What's up guys, my name's Brandon and today I'm going to be giving you guys 7 reasons why you should not buy the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus and why you may want to wait for the iPhone 10 instead. Now I also made a video on why you should not buy the iPhone 10, so if you kind of want to see the pros and cons of each, make sure to check out that video as well. You can find it in the cards and in the description below. Alright, so let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into these reasons why you should not buy the iPhone 8. The number one reason you should not buy the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus is because you will not have the latest model of iPhone in just a couple of months. And I don't know about you guys, but if I'm spending a significant amount of money, I'm going to want to make sure that I'm getting the latest iPhone, and in just a couple months you're all of a sudden not going to have the latest iPhone just like that. And once again, spending a couple $100s more for the iPhone 10 is not a big deal when you're already spending that amount of money, and plus you're going to be getting your value if you're using it for a couple of years. I know I personally, and I know a lot of other people, love to have the latest iPhone. Everybody loves getting the new iPhone every year, so it just doesn't make any sense to get the iPhone 8 now when you're not going to have the latest device in a couple of months. The second reason you should not get the iPhone 8 is because it's presumably the last model of the old-fashioned style iPhone. We don't know what the future holds, so it's hard to say right now, but it still looks old-fashioned. This could be the last time we see bezels on an iPhone. And if we just look into the future, not even too far into the future, like a year into the future, into like mid-2018, having bezels on a phone and not an OLED panel screen is just going to look old-fashioned. It's going to look dated. It's not going to look as modern as something like an iPhone 10 or an S8 or a Note 8 would. Once again, the iPhone 10 is just much more future-proof. It looks a lot more futuristic and modern than an iPhone 8 or 8 Plus. I mean, even if out in everyday life, you may have an iPhone 8 or 8 Plus holding it around, some people may get that confused for an iPhone 7, a 7 Plus, or even a 6S or 6S Plus. So, the iPhone 10 stands out. It's definitely a lot more modern looking. The third reason is because the iPhone 8 is still rocking that old school LCD screen, and that's so far behind in terms of other displays like the iPhone 10, which of course has the OLED panel with HDR. So you're going to get so much sharper colors and much darker blacks and things like that. The display is just going to look a lot better on the iPhone 10. And once again, we can tie this back to the last reason. The iPhone 8 just looks so dated and old-fashioned when we compare the screens. Not even just the quality, but the bezels and everything combined just makes the iPhone 10 a much better option. And not to mention, this could also be the very last iPhone with an LCD screen that Apple makes. It's hard to predict into the future, but this could very well be the last LCD screened iPhone. The fourth reason is a very important one, and one you probably didn't think about, but app developers and companies alike are both going to be focused far more on the iPhone 10 than they are the iPhone 8. I mean, it only makes sense for accessories companies, for app developers, for everything to optimize for that OLED panel, to optimize for that screen, to optimize for the notch at the top, with accessory companies, whatever happens. There's just so many reasons why companies and app developers are going to be focused more on the iPhone 10 than the iPhone 8, which doesn't really need much optimization as far as apps go. And the same with accessories as well. There's not really much to do with the iPhone 8 because we've had that design for so long. There's just so much opportunity to build on the iPhone 10. The fifth reason why you should not buy the iPhone 8 and may want to buy the iPhone 10 instead is because both the front-facing and the rear-facing cameras on the iPhone 10 are better than those on the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Now, if you take a lot of selfies, I would definitely consider the iPhone 10 over the iPhone 8 because, the specs may be the same, but the iPhone 10 has 3 exclusive features. It has the true depth camera system, has portrait mode selfies, and also portrait lighting, which are big deals. There's also dual OIS on the rear-facing camera on the iPhone 10, which the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus do not have. The sixth reason you should not buy the iPhone 8 is because your girl is going to get the iPhone 10, and she's going to want to send you emojis, and she's going to want you to send them back, but you're not going to be able to because you have an iPhone 8 or 8 Plus instead of the iPhone 10. I don't even need to go into detail there. Emojis are the future. And the final reason you should not get the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus is because of the resale value. It's going to be so much lower than that of the iPhone 10. And this ties into one of the reasons earlier. It's not going to be the latest iPhone come a couple months. So all of a sudden, the resale value is going to drop because it's not the latest iPhone. I mean, it's not going to be a huge difference, but a lot of people really care about the resale value of their iPhones. So you should just know that the resale value is going to be much higher on the iPhone 10 compared to the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus. So anyways, guys, those are 7 reasons why you should not buy the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus and why you may want to buy the iPhone 10 instead. Did you agree or disagree with any of the points? Let me know in a comment down below. Also, if you have any other reasons that I didn't cover, let me know in a comment down below and I'll let you know my thoughts on that. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, let me know in a comment down below which device you're going to be getting. You already know I'm getting the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus and also the iPhone 10, so I have a lot of content coming to the channel, a lot of comparisons and things like that coming to the channel very soon. So make sure you're subscribed to stay up to date and watch all those videos. Also hit the bell icon so you never miss one of these awesome videos. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching and I'll see you soon.